Hey YouTube, this is Gary from Team YGOTeamWatapon, bringing you guys a new segment on managing with Machinas. Now, this segment will be about the obvious yet debatable deck choices, and there are 3 cards I will be talking about today. First one, actually first, quick shout out, I'm actually gonna figure out how to do this and wherever it's gonna go. To Mr. Vincenzo, I do locals with this guy, and without him I wouldn't be in all this pro Yu-Gi-Oh nonsense. It's actually kind of jokes. Yeah, but go check him out wherever he's gonna be, because again, I'm gonna be posting the first 2 or 3 segments all at the same time. And yeah, I'm new to this, so I'm sure you'll figure it out, and so will I. Anyways, first card, Cyber Dragon. Yeah, we all know why we're afraid of him, and that's because out of nowhere, this guy can happen. Fortress Dragon. That's pretty scary. But the only thing you can really do is note A, Cyber Dragon is just too good of a card not to play in main deck. And B, if you're afraid that your opponent is going to play Fortress Dragon, the easiest thing to do is just you play it first. Honestly, even if it's just a Cyber Dragon and a gadget, whatever. Like, that's the only thing you can do. Plus, if you're running stun like I am, or even if you're going beyond stun and playing not even Machina but gadgets as well, and you're still afraid to play Cyber Dragon, you still have the one combo that Robbie Cole mentioned in a couple of his builds, which is just too broken. You go Cyber Dragon, Doom Kali, or I personally in this build can go Thunder King and Splashing Ground or something like that. Destroy their side, 4,000, here we go, done. So yeah, Cyber Dragon is a yes in my opinion. I know a lot of people are not so sure about it, but too broken, and the fear is understandable. Just wanted to throw that out there. What I find to be like really not understandable though is how I'm going on Pojo the last couple of weeks, just searching out Machina builds, trying to help people out. And it actually spawned the idea of this segment, but I'll get back to that later. Anyways, I'm seeing builds that aren't running Royal Oppression, and it made my jaw hit the floor. It's just like Thunder King, you can play around it very easily. Just don't play your Fortress. Play conservatively, play more control than aggro. Because sometimes you do have to do that. You have to find the borderline between aggressive play and controlling play. And there's a very thin line between that. Sometimes you just need to hop from one side to the other, turn by turn, and whatever happens, happens. And just be ready for a quick change out of nowhere. Because how else are you going to win? I mean, you start off with control, waste your opponent's resources, like this deck namely is famous for, and from there you just play out all your gadgets. Your opponent has nothing, or just nothing of a big threat, and you just go limiter removal, and that's when it goes to aggressive. That's all I can say about that. Another card, which I'm not iffy about it. As a matter of fact, I love this card. And so does Konami, because it's bringing them just as much money as JD did when it came out. Pot of Duality. It's broken. And I know you can't special summon that turn. And I've actually used this first turn. And I actually picked up a Cyber Dragon. Yeah, I actually used one iffy card to pick out another iffy card that I couldn't even play that turn. But I won next turn. It was a mirror match. Cyber Dragon nuked their side of the field, played it, used Fortress, and limited removal for exact 8,000 game. And that's about it. So even though you can't special summon the turn you play it, again, it just goes back to the whole control to aggro type of play style, and you really have to keep on your toes. So of course there are a lot of more obvious deck choices that are also debatable, but I feel these were the better cards to talk about in this segment. So thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, and I'm gonna wave my fingers around again. It's wherever I'm gonna put Mr. Vincenzo. And yeah, see you later, YouTube.